Hi everyone, and welcome back to my Let's Play series of F1 2018, where I am raising money for pancreatic cancer research. So please look in the description and donate generously if you are so inclined. Um, I will be donating 10 cents for each point I get in the career season that we're playing through. So, for example, if we end up with 150 points, I'll donate $15. So, without further ado, today we are at the Melbourne Grand Prix in Australia, the first of the season. We've already done qualifying, and we're going to be doing the race. I've set the race to 25%. I found that 30% is a little bit long. 25 is probably pretty good length, although maybe we'll change that up later if we have the time and the effort required. So let's go into our workstation. Seems we have one message, so let's go to the message. Oh, here we go. All right, it's Jeff. I guess he's going to talk to us about pre-race stuff. So let's read his email. Hey, hope you slept well last night, because I expect it's going to be pretty intense out there today. Be careful if you're coming into the pits, especially if you have any damage, as the car won't be at peak braking performance and the stopping distance could be a bit longer than you expect. The last thing we want is a penalty. Well, the last thing we want is a DNF, but you know what I mean. Anyway, have a good race. Alright, so our race looks like it's going to be mixed. It's going to start a little bit wet and then dry out as the race goes on. So we might have to start on inters or wets, but we'll probably finish after our pit stop on some sort of dry compound, probably the ultra softs. So, I don't think there's much else to check out. Our durability department's morale is poor. We should probably take care to raise that up a little bit based on our interview responses. We have a bunch of developments ongoing, so that's really good. And they'll all be here for either China or Bahrain, which is the next two races. So that's looking pretty good. I think everything else looks alright. So let's go on to the race.
New drivers, new cars, and a new Formula One season. But it's the same Albert Park that we've come to know and love for more than 2 decades now that hosts the first round of a 21 race championship, taking us from here in Melbourne, Australia, across the globe before we eventually reach the season finale at Yas Marina Circuit in Abu Dhabi. We're almost ready to go then, and this is what the starting grid looks like for today's race. Sebastian Vettel has a clear track ahead of him today. He starts in pole position, and it's Lewis Hamilton alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Bottas, Daniel Ricciardo, and Raikkonen, Magnussen, and a Williams, Hulkenberg.
All right, so we're going to be starting in 8th. It's a pretty good starting position for Williams.
Gasly, Ocon, Hartley, Carlos Sainz, and Marcus Ericsson. Perez and Lance Stroll rounds off the grid. Now it's almost time to lights out, so let's go down to the track.
You qualified higher than we were expecting, so see if you can keep this position in the race.
All right, so in Formula One, only the top 10 finishing cars get points. So we're starting in 8th, so we're already, quote unquote, in the points. So that's already really good. It is raining, so I think we're probably going to be on the inters. Yep. So it looks like we have two strategies here that our engineers have worked out for us. We have the high tire management and the low tire management, basically a 1 or 2 pit stop strategy. And as you can see, the 1 pit stop is slightly faster than the 2 pit stop, basically by around 20 seconds or so. But it does mean we have to be more careful about not using up the tires. I suspect this might change if we can extend the stint out until it gets dry, and then if that does happen, then the second tire that we change to won't be the green intermediates as it's shown here, but we might go directly to some sort of soft tire. Let's go to our car setup. We are in park friendly conditions, so not much can be changed, only the front wing aero setting can be changed. So we're going to leave that alone just so that we don't mess with the balance of the car too much. Let's take a look at our fuel load. So the race is going to be 15 laps, and we're carrying 17.1 laps of fuel. I think we can definitely reduce that down. I'm gonna only go with 1 extra lap of fuel, so we'll go with 16.1 laps of fuel. So I do have the installation lap, I guess, or the first lap that the cars go around the track before actually starting the Grand Prix. So we'll take that time to try and warm everything up, warm up our tires, warm up our brakes, and then we'll get slotted in for the start of the race. Okay, everything looks good. Let's go with this. Oh, and I do have a manual brakes or manual launch set for the races. Probably going to come back to bite me.
Let's get the car up to temperature on this lap. We're learning the gears, so go through them all if you can.
I should warn you guys that I am pretty bad at driving in the wet, so I might lock up a lot and have to do a bunch of rewinds, so apologies in advance for that. So the swerving that I'm doing here at high speeds helps to build the temperature in the tires. We can see, if I can get the screen open, yep. So there's all my telemetry, all the brake temperatures and the tire temperatures. Ideally you want the brakes around, I think, above 600 degrees, probably closer to 800 degrees Celsius, and the tires around 90 to 100 degrees. So as you can see, everything's a bit cold, but that's kind of to be expected, especially since it's raining. Alright, so the computer is taken over. They're going to slot us up into our grid positions for the start of the race. Hulkenberg is going to be behind us. We got Magnussen pretty much on our left, and the front runners in front of us. So let's just try and focus on getting past Magnussen. Alright,
The rest of the grid is forming up. Be patient and watch for the lights.
Yep. Here we go. That's a lot of wheel spin off the line. Oh god, just got hit. Oh, let's rewind that. Alright, I'm gonna have to really take it easy going into these braking positions, or sorry, braking areas. Yeah, see I locked up the fronts there too. Might have to move the brake bias back towards the rears. Everything is pretty slippery. Oh god. Ah, damn it. Alright, let's go back and try and take Take that turn again. Should probably be in third gear here, especially in the wet. All right, this is good. This is good. We're at least we're pulling away a little bit from Fernando Alonso. Oh God, spinning. All right, I gotta remind myself not to give it too much power out of the corners. Otherwise, we'll spin like that. Oh God. All right. Oh crap. All right, let's rewind there. Okay, we'll start from here. I'm going to try short shifting the lower gears. That'll help us control the torque a bit. Ah! So easy to spin out. Oh my God. Alright, let's go past this corner. And then let's start from here. Alright, so I really can't be in second through this corner. Oh, come on. Damn it. Yeah, that was pretty good. Slow is smooth, smooth is fast.
It looks like we'll be running on a dry track soon. Back to dry shortly.
Alright, so if we're going back to dry shortly, we probably have to change dry tires shortly too. That was purple first sector. Purple sectors means that you're the fastest of anyone on that sector. Oh, Hulkenberg is out of the race. I think he was behind us though.
I don't think the line is really dry enough yet to start thinking about slicks. Let's hold on to the inters for a while longer. We're leading our teammate by 20.6 seconds.
Alright, copy.
We're expecting you in around 2 laps, and we'll be putting you on the intermediate tyres.
Yeah, might make too long. Oh god. Alright, I shouldn't talk during the corners. Might take too long for the track to dry out, so might still be worth it to go on the inters at the pit stop.
Update on the car for you. Tyres are looking very nice. Shouldn't have to worry about the wear too much right now. Yellow flag.
Looks like somebody spun off into the grass there.
Okay, clear.
Oh no. Yeah, you touch that grass on the outside of the turn there, and that's it. Yeah, usually in wet conditions you don't really want to be going over the curb either. Alright, I think we're catching up to Magnussen. It kind of looks like they're getting closer to us. Or I guess we're getting closer to them. Oh, sliding.
Much higher than we ever expected to. Keep focused, do your best to bring this home.
Oh god. Pretty hard keeping this thing on the track. Formula 1 cars do not have traction control or ABS. So it's all up to the driver to make sure the car doesn't fly off the track.
square boxing this lap. Give us the best in lap you can.
All right. Looks like we're still going to go on inters. Hopefully that's the right decision. I mean, it doesn't look like it's raining anymore, but it still looks pretty wet out here. Oh. In real life, if you're following a car this closely, the aerodynamics of your car is greatly affected by
Remember, box this lap.
the air
Keep
coming
an
off
eye
of
on
their
your
car.
distance to the speed limit line as you approach, and make sure you don't speed.
I don't know if this game models that. Sliding, sliding, sliding. Okay, all right. Let's just go back. Let's go through here, I guess. Alright, and I have automatic
Some
pit entry
information
set on.
Leclerc. They're slowing down. It seems like there's some kind of problem with their car. Release, release. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
Oh, there's somebody gonna be alongside me coming out of the pits here. Oh god. Oh Jesus. Okay, let's try that. Man, they spit me out right alongside the Toro Rosso.
Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now.
Yeah, I'll let him go ahead. I don't have the grip to fight him. Oh, buddy. Oh, that was a little bit late. Oh, come on. Basically had the move done, too. Gonna send it up the inside. It was a little bit late, but luckily he left some room for me there. Ah!
Green flag.
No, it seems like I hit him. Alright. Let's not turn left immediately. I think he's actually hitting me, so this is actually kind of a bad spot to restart, but oh well. Alright, there we go. Alright, we really should be in 4th gear for this turn. 3rd gear is too low.
DRS has been enabled. DRS is now enabled. Our gap to the car in front is 6.8 seconds. The gap behind us is 1.7 seconds.
Well, shoot. DRS enabled means that the track is pretty dry. Which means we probably should be out here on slicks. Still feels pretty slippery though. Maybe that's just the tires. We'll see if anybody else is pitting. I'm sure the pit crew will call us in if they think it's better for us to pit.
It's not a perfect situation, but I don't think we have cause to move on to a different tire yet.
Well, speak of the devil. Alright, I guess we're just sticking with this one. Oh, that was bad. Yep, that was terrible. Ah! There's a bunch of people pitting though. Perhaps we should be pitting as well.
Good job.
A lot of people on slicks. Alright, I think we need to go in for slicks.
We're no longer sure that these tyres are the right ones. It might be time to come in and change. Check your MFD for a new strategy option. Got that confirmed?
Oh god. Alright, we can't be doing all of this at the same time.
A new strategy is available on the MFD. Okay, copy that. The car ahead has come in to put on the ultra soft tyre. Car ahead is now running ultra.
Alright, there's a lot going on. I think this is Van Dorn. I'm defending against him. Went down too far in the gears, locked the rears. Alright, how much battery do we have left? A little bit less, maybe like 40%. Let's go with rich fuel mixture and deploy all the RF.
Exit now.
We're gonna have to pull a rabbit out of our hat with this one.
There's 4 laps of fuel remaining.
Shoot. Alright, we gotta put our fuel mixture down to rich. Otherwise we won't make it to the end of the race.
Battery is low on energy. Reduce ERS deployment. I don't think we have enough laps left to catch these guys. Okay, gap ahead is 2.3 seconds.
We really should have pitted earlier.
We have 2 laps of fuel remaining.
I mean, we are getting closer. There's only 2 laps left.
Gap to teammate behind is 19.4 seconds.
Alright, we got DRS. Should help us catch them. Not with that turn. Oh, okay. Maybe don't go steaming up the middle or the inside like that. We'll get them on the straight.
This is your final lap of the race.
Ah, god damn it. You can't see where my braking markers are. Let's try that again. Alright.
Okay, we lost the position. Try to keep focus.
Come on.
Less than a lap of fuel now. The tank is empty.
Ah. Oh, we made up that one point, or one place, but it's unfortunate. Oh, they took over us,
Top job, my
overtook
friend,
us
top job.
at the end there.
I was a bit worried about this one at the start of the weekend, but you pulled through. Thank you.
God damn it. We could have had a much better race.
Mercedes have pulled off a great victory here today. And Anthony Davidson, give me your thoughts. How did they accomplish this result?
I think a large part of the result comes down to temperament. They were able to keep their heads when everyone around them was losing theirs, and that's allowed them to get the best out of the car, to maximise the strategy, and to stay out of trouble.
Yeah, we definitely should have gotten, at least points because, we're starting in 8th.
And here are our podium drivers today after that excellent race. They've excelled here, as they so often do, and it's a well-deserved victory. Mercedes, then, are on top today.
Honestly, if we had pitted like 1 lap earlier, or even 2 laps earlier, I think we would have definitely got it. So, I don't want to blame the team, but definitely they made the wrong call there for when to pit, especially when everybody else was going into the pits.
So then, it's time to see how this result affects the Drivers' Championship. Lewis Hamilton takes over the lead of the Drivers' Championship after an excellent result. And now I'd like to ask you, Anthony Davidson, who was your driver of the day?
Difficult call, but I'd like to say Esteban Ocon. He's just so gifted at getting the most out of his tyres, and he showed that today.
And now let's take a look at the Constructors' standings. Mercedes moved to the top of the table. Well, what a weekend that has been. Please join us next time for another thrilling instalment of this Formula One season.
Yep, I think, well, hopefully next time, the race will be different. Maybe it won't be a mixed race because it'll be in the desert in Bahrain. So hopefully, we'll be closer to where we qualified and run a better race. Yeah, unfortunately with these 25% races, if you make a mistake in pit strategy or whatever, it's really hard to recover from that since you only have a handful of laps to, even if you're going faster, which, at the end of the race we were lapping faster than the cars around us, but it's just we ran out of laps and ran out of fuel. So that's unfortunate. But we'll definitely try harder next time and hopefully get some points for Williams and raise some good money for cancer research. So thanks a lot for watching. I'll be back next time with the qualifying for the not the Brazilian, the Bahrain Grand Prix, which is the second Grand Prix in the season. So until next time, see you guys later. Oh wait. I think we might have an interview after this. So let's just check and see if we have an interview. Nope, looks like we don't. But we do get to see how we did on our rivalry. We're doing better than our rival, which I guess is a little bit of consolation. And we got some research points, so that's good. We're up to 824. That's really nice. And our reputation with Williams has increased.
Great work. That's exactly the kind of result I'm looking for. Keep it up.
Could have been better, Emma. Could have been better.
We've received invitations to new historic events. You'll be able to choose whether or not to participate before the end of this weekend.
Huh. Okay. Well then, looks like we'll have a bonus, which is these sort of bonus events. Let's actually go to the messages first. So here are the notes from today's debrief. First of all, you met your race targets, so in that regard we're very satisfied, although I do think the car has a bit more to give if you can extract it. Yeah, well, you know, if we had a better strategy. And the invitational event. So we have a choice of invitational events that we may participate in before the next Grand Prix. The options are available in the advanced screen of the workstation, so look them over before leaving the circuit. Alright, so we will definitely do this, but that has been my time for this episode, so I'll put up a new video just for the invitational event, and I think we'll do, this is the Japan checkpoint challenge, or the France overtaking challenge. I think we'll go with the checkpoint challenge, but that'll be for the next video. So thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.